Hello, and thank you for stopping by. Today I want to show you a tip from my series, Why Some of My Radiators Are Not Getting Any Heat. A while back, I went to purge my boiler and my heating system. I have a 3-zone system, and the way you will go about doing that is to shut the water flow in all the zones. And to shut the water flow, you will close this valve here and 2 others just like it. Then you would go over to the zone valves, and you would shut each zone valve where the water can't circulate. Then you would attach a hose, turn on a water supply going into the system, and open up this valve. You would let it run until there aren't any air bubbles coming out. Once that's done, you would shut this one off and go to the other 2 sections. The problem I was having is that this valve would not turn. I tried everything. One of them's actually mangled. I tried with a vice grip. I tried loosening this nut. I tried everything I could think of but one thing. When the tech came in, he tried everything. He was downstairs for about 2 hours and told me he just couldn't get it done. Now, tonight, I went to replace this valve with a shut-off valve like this. I still need this for the hose connector, but I needed some way to shut this valve down. I did replace all 3 zone valves. They were shot. They had to be changed. And the link for that is up above. And what I found out tonight, when I was heating this fitting to remove it, I noticed something that I wish I thought of sooner. I was able to turn that screw with no effort whatsoever. When you turn this screw, it closes the flap inside to keep the water from flowing. Watch this. You can see it's open now, and now it's closed. That's all that had to be done to keep this water from flowing through. A little bit of heat would have solved the problem. I bought 3 of these, and I was going to install all 3. I have a cold front coming in tomorrow, and I have to get this boiler up and running. So what I'm going to do tonight is just to connect this, get this piece back on, because I do need this, and refill that boiler with water, purge the system, see if I get all the air bubbles out with my new zone valves, and my newfound remedy to free up these valves. If that works, this was all a waste. And this is pretty expensive. All in all, between the zone valves, these shut-off valves, and a few fittings here and there, it was just under $500. So anytime you could save a few dollars without sacrificing the integrity or the quality of what you have to get done, it's not a bad thing. Hope this helps. If you have any comments or questions, post them down below. And if you found this video helpful, share it with someone else who might be able to use it. And subscribe. Hit that Joe Z icon and be sure to ring that bell not to miss my new videos as I upload them. Until next time, stay warm and be safe.